Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on crypto. Hope you're having a good one. So here's the real deal. The real deal is that a federal judge has rejected the use of the ruling of the Ripple case in the Terraform Labs case. This judge knew exactly what he was doing, right? And he wanted to, get involved in that conversation. But it seems to be the Ripple CTO and John Deaton both agree that the case seems to be, or the ruling seems to be hinged on a very obscure piece of the Howey rule and not necessarily how cryptos work. It didn't matter because when it got rejected, right, when the Ripple ruling got rejected in the Terraform Labs case, everybody went bonkers, and what happened was the market went down. What I should say is the market presented to you and to me an opportunity to DCA. You feel me? Because when I look at this, I sit back and I go, yeah, it's a very obscure view of what's going on with Terraform Labs, but also the Terraform Labs case is drastically different from the XRP case. I mean, Brad didn't run, Kwon did. And there had to be a reason why. It was always a little fishy over there. It was always a little fishy. I said it before, say it now, it was always a little fishy. So that case is going to proceed. However, because the judge did what he did, I think that down the road it leaves the door open for a mistrial. And yes, you heard it here from a non-attorney, but I think it leaves the door open for a mistrial because you did not accept, because the judge did not accept new precedent. So that's going to be a big deal. Now the SEC is going to go after, is probably going, after looking at this, they're probably going to say, oh, we're going to do the appeal. Good luck with that. I still say good luck with that. They've got a long way to go before they can get to that appeal. Now, with all that said, I'm still sitting here and I'm still saying UST and Luna, that whole thing, completely different case than from Ripple. But it does hinge on this tiny little obscure piece that should be reviewed, right? Because it doesn't necessarily state how cryptos work in general. So I think that's actually wrong. Now, good news is Yuga Labs is going to buy Roar Studios, and the reason why is because they've already got some AI expertise in there. So imagine if you were going to build a metaverse or a game, same thing, Web3 game. You're going to want to build in some really slick stuff, and AI might actually get you there. So for that metaverse piece, the other side, that's going to be interesting. I think that's going to be very interesting. You've got U.S. Congress looking at the regulatory landscape for crypto, and that seems to be a heated topic, a very heated topic on the Hill. So we're going to have to pay attention to what goes on there. But so far, it's still the same five bills that they're, debating, and it's going to be tough. It really is going to be tough. You have a couple of presidential candidates that are saying, hey, look, listen, we should do something about this, blah, 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 blah. Bitcoin is this, Bitcoin is that, Bitcoin's great, blah, 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 blah. That's great. That's nice. That's cute. Whatever. More importantly, when it comes to my money, what I'm paying attention to is anything, anything that the IRS would have to say. You know what they said? The year that you take control over your staking rewards, that's the year you have to pay taxes on them. Thanks for the clarity. Like, no joke. Like, thank you for the clarity. Because that's something I pay attention to, because that's my money, right? How much am I going to have to pay on that interest? And that kind of makes sense, don't you think? I mean, that's not something to get upset about. It's something to pay attention to as you continue to track your money. I have a spreadsheet that I use that tracks all my money because I don't want to use an online service. Just gets my banking too deep into somebody else's hands, and the whole idea of crypto for me is for me to have control over my stuff. So I have a tool that helps me do that. Now, DCG, Digital Currency Group, is saying that they're coming to an end with their creditors, with their bankruptcy creditors. I still need to see how everything works out with Gemini. That's one of their creditors. So FTX coming to a close. Got it. That's a good thing. They're settling up with them. But I'm focused on Gemini. When I hear positive news about the Gemini piece, then I can believe that DCG is handling it well so far. I don't know. Now there seems to be a call that says that this whole rug pull that happened on Coinbase's base platform, Bald, BALD, is linked to Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX fame. Highly possible. But the way I'm looking at it is it's yet another rug pull. Again, another reason for you to pay attention and do your own research. That's the whole point. Please do your own research. Dig deep before you buy into something. Don't buy into something just because, oh, it's brand new, it's so small, and I can just drop a couple of pennies in and I'll make it. That's a hit or a miss. For all those people that bought into BALD or Bald, what was the use case? Somebody asked me yesterday, I'm not allowed to give financial advice because I'm not a licensed, financial planner or CPA or a CFA or whatever. I tell you what I'm thinking to help you figure out what you want to do. So I looked at the whole thing, and what I do is I say, well, what's your use case? Before I buy anything, what is your use case? Just what is it? From day one, my son told me, he goes, Dad, Shiba Inu. And at the time, it was a meme coin. So he was caught up in the whole meme coin thing. Lo and behold, he's like, yo, Dad, hold on to that. It just seems like they're going to do something. Well, they are. And it did not turn into a rug pull. It started out as, oh, hey, we're just going to have some fun, to now being, hey, we've got something serious going on, and you should pay attention to us. Full-blown layer 2, Shibarium is about to launch. Shibarium is about to launch in August, later this month, and they sent a cryptic note to Elon Musk. I had a laugh about that. That was really cool. But moving on, Robinhood. I have an account. Because I wanted to see what it was all about. I've got one stock, and it was the stock that they gave me. I think it was Macy's. I think it was Macy's. That's how long it's been since I've actually gotten into it. And I'm sitting here and I'm just going, yeah, that's cute. I'm not interested. But they're actually going to launch in the UK. I want to see how that actually fans out for them, because I don't have anything against the platform. If you're new to stocks and bonds and everything else and all that good stuff, it could be a good place to learn and then go open up a real account someplace else. I think that's what I enjoy about it the most. It can introduce people that normally would not have been introduced into investing. But I hope they do the same thing I tell you, which is, that's right, do your own research. Anyway, I'm cutting it short today. I've got a lot of things to do. We've got a lot of things headed your way, and I hope you're going to like them. But we're diving in. Anyway, that's Eddie J on crypto. Hope you have a good one. Yes, the market is a little bit lower. It's a little bit lower, right? Dipped down below 29,000. That was Bitcoin. XRP took a hit. Polygon took a hit. Almost everything took a hit. Just remember, I think it's a DCA moment. I really do. Anyway, hope you have a good one. Any questions? Let me know. Bye-bye.